see this eye is white as heck because I just applied my eye primer. I love to use a really bright light eye primer just to make sure that all the eyeshadows that we're going to be playing with today is going to stick and it's going to last throughout the whole entire night. For today's eyeshadow palette, we're going to be using the Bare Necessities palette by ColourPop. And I know, what a shocker, but this is the only palette that I'm going to be dipping into for this look, which is perfect. It's literally everything you need in the palette. You have your mauve shades, you have your soft browns, you have your deeper darker shades, and you also have some really popping ass shimmers. For the first shade, I'm gonna dip into Hot Gossip. I'm gonna be using that on the LA Colors blending brush. I want to say I'll probably leave all the brushes in the description box if I don't feel so lazy, but I always do keep the products that I use in the description box, but usually I'll be lazy to put the brushes. You know, since it's a prom makeup look, you know, I'm with it to help you guys out, so I'll leave everything in the description box down below. Make sure to blend any harsh lines out because we do not want that, ma'am. No, we don't. So I'm gonna start by placing this right above my crease, not on my crease because this is a cut crease, so you are going to cut your crease. So you really want to have that gradient above your crease. How many times did I say cut crease? Take a shot, girl. Take a shot. Because you're gonna be fucked up. Once you have that packed on, you can go ahead and just blend it out and add as much product as you want. Of course, this all depends on, like, you know, your dress and how deep you want the look. When you get to the end of your eye, you want to make sure to also pack shadow there as well. Just because when we cut the crease, you want to make sure to have pigmentation on the outer crease. Moving on to the next shade. I deadass forgot what shade I was even going to dip into, but I am going to go into this one, and this is called Crack On. I was about to say check on. I don't know why. You girls thinking about checks or whatever. Taking that on a very smaller blending brush, and this one is the AOA Studio 135 brush. These brushes go for $1. If you are on a budget and you do want to do your own makeup for prom and you feel like you got this but you just need the right brushes, shop Missy. This is dead not even sponsored or anything, but I really just wanted to let you guys know. I'm gonna start by laying that shade right under the transition shade and right on top of the crease, and then boom, I'm just gonna blend my way up. So I actually wanted to zoom in and show you guys that if I was to leave my eyeshadow right here on my crease and I was to cut my crease, this is as much gradient as we're seeing when I open my eye, because obviously for the whole night you're not gonna have your eyes closed, and especially in pictures you're gonna have your eyes open. It's gonna be photo night, so you do want to have your shades going over your crease. Y'all, I remember going to my ex's prom, and girl, if I can find a picture, I will put it somewhere up here of my makeup. Like, I'm so ready to just expose myself and just rag myself, because who actually like told me like I look good, you know? At the time I definitely didn't know shit about makeup, but I didn't want to spend an arm and a leg for not only one night but for someone else's prom that wasn't mine, you know what I mean? So I definitely want to do more freaking videos in support of a bunch of me's when I was going to someone else's prom. So that is done. We're blended out. Cool, cute. Now we're gonna go into this black shade. We're only gonna use very little of this to just deepen and darken things up. So I'm gonna go right below that and literally just spread this out along my cut crease. Your cut crease will literally go from like brown to like muddy and black, so you really want to make sure to place it right on top of your crease and just outline that cut crease real quick and then go in and blend. So we basically have that blended out. Like I said, we went into that very lightly, so you should have exactly what I have, girl. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease, and I'm gonna use the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. It's so good for your base. Like, if you're looking for a great thick base, this is her. This is her. This reminds me a lot of the Tarte Shape Tape, and everyone loved that. I've never bought it. Like, so crazy that I've never bought that concealer, but I know this one is half the price and I know it's just as good. This brush is also $1. You guys know that I'm a cheap ass biatch. This is the Wet n Wild concealer brush, $1 at Dollar Tree. Literally every time I say Dollar Tree, I think about one of you guys, because one of you guys had left a comment and was like, yo, I tried to follow your makeup tutorial and I look like Dollar Tree. And I'm like, girl, Dollar Tree still be hitting. Like, I'm sure you looked fire. Like, Dollar Tree dead do be hitting though. Boom. Now that we have that cut, I'm gonna go ahead and dip into these two shades right here. One is called Full Exposed and the other one is called Idle Hour. They look like the same shade, but one is just matte and the other one is shimmer. But I'm gonna mix them together. I promise you it'll look bomb, especially because we're also adding glitter onto the lid. We're just gonna lay that down, and this little flat brush is the ColourPop L1. Super good brush, trust me. This is the ColourPop Metallic Liquid Liner in the shade Gold Rush. It's basically a regular gold liner. What also works is glitter liner. You want to be so steady with this and literally just go on top of the line that you already made by cutting the crease. This just looks so damn clean. I'm obsessed. This guy right here is popping. This one is the Violet Voss loose glitter. You guys know that I always use these loose glitters. They have a ton of different shades. This one is in the shade Sandy. This is just like a regular champagne shade. I'm gonna tap into that very lightly and literally just tap everywhere, and it should like stick. It gives me like an airy, cute kind of look. So now for liner, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild's Mega Liner eyeliner in black. Another good one is the ColourPop Felt Tip one. I recently just ran out of that, and I'm back to this, which I'm about to run out of this as well, and then boom, I'm not gonna be able to get anything because all the stores are closed anyways. So I'm gonna take this liner and start in the middle of my eye. So for lashes, I'm gonna pop these babies on right now. These are the Flutter and Love lashes in the style Bella. You guys can use my code. I'll drop my code right now so you guys can save off some coin. Okay, I got y'all throughout this whole tutorial with inexpensive things, discount codes. I got you. So lashes are on, and I'm gonna move on to the Pixi Skin Treats Milky Tonic Toner. Where has this been my whole entire life? I'm gonna use it on a cotton ball as I use it every single day. This is just how I do it. So guys, how are you? Let me know in the comments down below. You guys know what it is, what's up. I always love hearing about your day, hearing about how you guys feel. Vent to me if you need to. I am here. But I definitely want to know what you guys have been up to in a time like this. This is a time where we really need to be with each other and for each other, and just spreading love, spreading positivity, spreading kindness. This is Pixi Skin Treats Hydrating Milky Serum, favorite serum of all. This whole collection has my heart because a bitch just been loving to look super glowy. I am not a tattoo virgin anymore. I finally got my tattoo virginity taken and gone. Boom. And I am so damn happy because I've had piercings before. My body reacted super bad to piercings. Like even my belly piercing, I recently just took it out. I had 7 piercings in total, like with my ears pierced and all that stuff. But tattoos is the new wave. Like I'm so obsessed with my tat. Now moving on to primer, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. This is a long wear foundation grip. So freaking good. This preps your skin and gets rid of all that texture. It smooths your skin, and it really just helps your foundation apply like butter, which we need for this day, well, for your day. So something I've been loving to do is spraying my setting spray on my face. As soon as I'm done with like the skincare kind of part, I spray setting spray 3 times throughout my makeup routine, and I can tell you that that's what makes my makeup look like complete skin. So moving on to foundation, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation, only because for this event you're gonna want your foundation to last, girl. And this is a very inexpensive product. I love this foundation, and this one is in the shade 460 Golden Beige. And this sponge that I'm using is from ColourPop. So back to what I was saying, I got a hip tattoo and it's of like 3 roses. I'll insert a picture of it right here. It's still healing. Like by all means, it is not gonna be like that dark. I literally walked out of the tattoo shop like, see you next month, April 10th. Guys, I want to be tatted up. Like and I have so many ideas, so many like places where I want to get tattoos at. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Concealer in light 45W, medium 90W, and I'm also using dark 158W. So I'm gonna start off with the lightest and put that directly in the inner corner of my eye. Cupid's bow and nose. Now I'm taking the medium one and putting this right under that light one. And then for contour, of course you cannot forget the blush. So I'm gonna use the CoverGirl Clean and Fresh Cream Blush in Sweet Innocence. I've tried the Ripe and Ready, I want to say. I'm not too sure, but I really do enjoy these because they're super creamy. So I know you guys are probably wondering if I'm going to talk about the damn elephant that's in the room, the coronavirus. And truthfully, I don't really want to speak on it because I want my channel to be strictly just positive vibes, peace, love, care. So I am going to speak on it, but it's probably going to be like the first and last time. Truthfully, I wasn't really scared of, you know, the virus because we have gone through so many viruses beforehand, like the flu. We also went through a thing like the Ebola. What scared me was the fact that people just went out and literally went savage on fucking toilet paper. Like, I don't even know how that correlates. How did you go buy all the toilet paper from there is a virus, wash your hands, be careful, be cautious, stay away? Like, what? That really just pissed me off because I had went into a supermarket. There was an elderly standing in front of me and we were in like the paper toilet aisle and there was just like nothing, like nothing. And you know, the elderly people were more likely in need. They literally walked out with nothing because people want to be greedy and literally just take toilet paper. Like, I totally get us having like maybe a lockdown or your city might be shut down or you might have curfew, but how does that correlate to just being completely greedy and taking all the damn toilet paper? Like, bro, if you're gonna be home, wash your ass. Like, wash your damn ass. So selfish because there is so many people on this damn earth, and I've done seen videos and I've witnessed it for my own eyes, just people fighting over toilet paper. And what's crazy is I don't see no damn laundry detergent, all gone. So you're telling me you're gonna have a shitload of toilet paper but a bunch of dirty ass clothes? Like, so real quick to set our face, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in 10 Fair Light. You can bake and it would make more sense to bake, but I really just love the technique right now of just dipping your sponge in the powder like so and patting that into my skin, and it just leaves the most cleanest look ever. I am gonna bake under my contour and on my nose just because those are like more prominent spots that I really want to, you know, pop out and to be contoured and chiseled. Back to our conversation about the virus though, like, I definitely think it's something bigger than a virus. I definitely think there's more behind what is happening. There's way too much shit and I'm not gonna get into it in this video. I might get into it in like a mukbang if you guys actually want, but there's just so much weird shit going on right now. Like, these kids are literally not in school. Like, they literally took all the kids out of school. Everyone is not working. Like, how are people supposed to get paid? And I worry so much for people who can't work from home, who don't have a babysitter on this unexpected like school closure, whole thing. Like it's so freaking crazy. And there's a whole list of CEOs stepping down, like from Microsoft, UPS, Disney, LinkedIn, Match.com, Uber Eats, like girl, you name it. And when I said earlier like I wasn't really scared of the virus, and that's because I'm more scared of, you know, my parents because they're more older. I'm more scared of just like older people in my family that don't have that much of a strong immune system. You know, I'm so scared for those kind of people. Another thing, guys, is the press. The press will do it to you. Ever since this shit been happening, I've been saying let's talk about faith over fear. A lot of people are scared right now because, you know, they're thinking the worst, and you know, press can really help that. But everyone on freaking Instagram and all these platforms are all just talking about all the deaths that's been happening and the cases and how many people died in this state, in this country, and how many people has it affected. But can we please talk about how many cases have been recovered? How many people have been treated for this? How many people has made it out of it? Like, can we speak about that instead of speaking about death? But no, that's just not how the world works. So moving on to bronzer, I'm gonna use the Il Makiage Waka Waka bronzer because this is the only bronzer that gets me like really bronzy. And I say for pictures you really want to go bronzy so that all that sharpness and that warmth just shows in pictures and you just look like a glazed donut. That's really all I'm gonna talk about because I don't really want to like talk on it further. Stay safe, stay woke, and stay blessed. So for blush, I'm gonna use this one right here. This is actually Nude by ColourPop. This is the Pressed Powder Blush in the shade Catch My Vibe, period. This brush slaps, dude. This is the Precision powder brush, and I'm literally just gonna dust off any powder that I have on my face. I'm gonna spray this buddy again. For highlight, I'm gonna go into ColourPop's highlighter in The Real Thing. This is the Super Shock highlighter. What helps me is legit smiling and then just placing it right on top so that when I smile, you'll be blinded, period. Not only by my smile, but by my highlights. We're almost done, but it's just time for the inner corner. As you guys can see, I went ahead and just did a little bit of drop shadow, like halfway. And then for this like inner part right here, I'm gonna take that same shimmer shade that we used, only just the shimmer shade, and I'm gonna put that only in the inner corner right there. And then I'm gonna take the same glitter and literally just put it right on top. I had a client that asked for this look and wanted a red lip, and it looked so freaking good. But this look is universal, so you can pair it with like any lip, like a plum, a brown, like a pink, a red, like you name it, you could pair it with it because it's just so damn classic. So I'm gonna use Carly Bybel X Il Makiage lip liner in the shade Bybel. Then I have her lipstick as well in the shade Libra, and this combination right here is super freaking bomb. So I'm gonna just do like a regular brown nude lip, and then I'm also gonna apply some like gloss in the center. This is the Buxom Full On Plumping Lip Cream in Irish Coffee. Now, of course, for the last time spraying it, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke. Love you guys.